Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for some more Forza Horizon 3. Today I'm sharing with you the Holden Torana Horizon Edition, and this is another drift skills boost attribute, a classic muscle car, and I think this is a beautiful classic muscle car, but I just want to showcase the car, share with you some racing gameplay, talk about the car, and let you know my opinions on it. Now the first thing I want to say is the inside and the outside of this thing are very nice looking. Now I'm going to customize it and make it look a little bit different than this, but I wanted to leave it alone exactly how it is as the Horizon Edition car to show you in this video. But the first thing I want to get out of the way, just in case anyone still doesn't know what a drift skills boost car does, basically any drift skill you do, you get a 100% bonus or a double bonus for each skill that you do. So you'll get, instead of 100, you'll get 200, or say if you get a drift tap, you'll get 6,000 for that normally, well you're going to get 12,000. So any drift skills boost car works exactly like this. So this one is no different. I personally haven't had too much fun drifting this car. You would think it would be good because it's light, it makes a lot of power, it's rear-wheel drive, but it just isn't too easy to control through my personal experience at least. I'm sure some professional drifters, which I have nothing even close to that, can really drift this car very well, but for me personally, I have been struggling, and I don't think it's too great or too much fun to drift with. But with that being said, it's not because the car has too much grip. The launch isn't really that great. I mean, it's okay. There's certainly cars I've driven that have way worse of a launch, but this thing just bounces off the rev limiter so much because the tires spin a lot, and that's one thing I don't like, and you pretty much feel that all the way through 4th gear, sometimes maybe even 5th. And another thing, the handling is like okay, like it kind of can turn, but you really have to slow down. And also a thing I don't like, this is one of the only cars I've driven where it seems to have like this weird steering thing going on where pretty much like I'll turn a little bit to the left just to adjust my car, or say I'm just dodging traffic and just, quick move to the right or the left to dodge a car. The car seems to kind of still keep swaying in that direction, even though I let the steering wheel go straight again, and it just keeps on swaying to the left, and it really bothers me because it makes the car unstable, and it makes the car feel very weird and awkward to handle, and I personally haven't been enjoying it too much, mainly because of that, and also because of the grip. Overall, the handling on this car, for my personal experience at least, just is not very good. Now the car certainly is fast, but the problem is you have to feather the gas so much to keep the tires glued to the road, and that's just very frustrating. Now it kind of reminds me of the Subaru BRZ Horizon Edition, but that car was more fun because I could easily control it while drifting, and that's pretty much what that car is a drift car. But this car I really haven't found a good purpose for, and personally I haven't been liking it too much. Although the acceleration and the speed can be good, it's just very tough to make the car actually grip and to be able to feel that acceleration. So if you're looking for a drift skills boost car, I highly recommend you look somewhere else than this car, because I really don't think it's that great for that. I mean, the only other thing I didn't mention is the braking. It's okay, it's not amazing, but it can get the job done. It's not a problem, but overall the car just doesn't feel that great to drive, and it simply just feels disconnected from the road. It really doesn't feel good. Like, if you would compare this to that Lamborghini from the Midnight Battle, it's like night and day. It's crazy how much more this thing just does not feel right to drive, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's just me, but personally, I've not been enjoying this car at all. I really like the way this thing looks. I'm not too happy about the sounds. It has the V8 and supercharged swap in it, and I just cannot stand hearing that sound anymore. I've heard it too much, and I hate the way it sounds when it bounces off the rev limiter, and considering that's pretty much all this car does, I really do not like the sounds of it too much, and overall just the handling just ruins the car for me. It definitely can be quick once you grip, but man, just having to feather the gas so much is very frustrating. So overall, I would not spend money on this thing in the auction too much, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. As always, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your opinion on this car, but I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace out.